under the H. No. There we go.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
True.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How? I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
How? Whoa. Where's he?
You're the only one!
That was afterwards.
You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Sounds like Ichigo, yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Sounds like Ichigo complete. I found it truly is the Hellhound earring. Why do you guard it for my benefit? I see, good for you. But how do I recover it? I can find my arm through this open where I use a tool. Will probably not reach it either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could be. Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. True, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly! Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands! Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There you go, blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
True.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
Oh, true.
Was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Because the guy is walking around.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right? Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout, it obviously has to be him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Alright.
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
You're now allowed to use the sign. You're now allowed to use signs and can sign with excellent as many times as you want. This is why you shoot down the white noise. So when you shoot down the white noise, you're trying to increase the metal. When you shoot an extra mark each time instead of the white noise time, it would use anything when you use signs to help the process gentle play like won't get off. You will so back to your typical use of signs for somewhat pointless. You don't feel like doing a little bang bang, you need to charge things down. Bang 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 bang. First last one to means to control that color half one.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
They could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
The culprit is self-evident.
I don't know who the hell I was during the party before she really the killer.
During the party, was lurking under the floor like a...
You could have stared at panties all day.
Shikaku was his
Without going to
alibi.
the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong!
Counter. Break.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
What happened for you, Hiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here all alone in a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. Oh, how diligent of you. Oh, how
I saw
diligent of you.
Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up! Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And you came to spy. What'd you say, motherfucker? Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
True.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
With the lights, with the what's it called, with the little X thing, the goggle thing, you could.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like I overlooked third sake once again.
Here's getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles? What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
Don't let me in or don't let me. Two of the moonlight dark might be what that one person suggested, so I might be able to prove it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles? What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
Counter. Yeah, that probably sounds like Ichigo from Bleach.
You know, the killer had a light with him. Outing this testimony.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway... Crap! The
reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? Allow me to cut through
There we
those
go.
words! Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot? Huh? What are you talking about? There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door.
True.
So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out. I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Nope.
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Huh.
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind.
Oh, he just said that to try to draw the killer out.
Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Just tell me to call out the real killer. So we don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? But who used the hallway fire door and cover? Who's the first one tomorrow? So kind of the one chapter for today. More important as it might have been cut. The only killer I can think of. You and only you. What's up? I'm the wrong person. That's right, it was me. Wait, how the fuck? No.
You're the only one! Terry. Could it be you? Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Terry's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel. Terry. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset. Call me shook. If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts? The future of the culinary arts? That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square. You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering? Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light. and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya?
I don't know how you tell me.
You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
Oh, the glow.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
If there was a shiny mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right? And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Nice. Got a glow on it.
I can prove it with this. The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved. That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
What up?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys, where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
Faking it.
That's right. That's exactly it.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by looking their step.
What?
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you keep falsely accusing me?
Oh, he's bad now.
It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime,
Show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope? Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Yep.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed. I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
Speechless, huh?
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Where are you from again?
Right?
I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Iowa.
You from the Bronx?
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Oh, true.
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
This guy's making me cringe.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Probably can.
Let me try saying it. Wait, hold on. Oh no. Girl, sure don't. His memories. Girl, sure don't be making things like that. Don't be making sense. Can't you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? Probably can't.
Oh, you again!
Whoa.
I can prove it with this! If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Richard was die-hearted by the Richard was not die-hearted. Gonna block them on Richard for sure. If you're gonna do that home barrier, you shouldn't have helped me to the station.
What? No! Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
No, this is a very important question. Well, Terry Town, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that. It was a pretty clever way of tricking. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
Yeah, right? It's just a feast.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! I showed you something so exciting! How about it? You can't answer, Teru!
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
Lies.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
We're working together or something?
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Don't go moving around this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No, the murder weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
Wait. The murder weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, sir.
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Oh, if you call me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Thackeray's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
Not good enough. Not good enough at all.
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
He's from the Bronx.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it?
Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent!
No, we need to learn something about this. The angle of the mirror. Do you need an 57 in length? Well, the mirror might have been to the crime scene. Oh, what's that? Here was iron scooper. Yes. Hold on, let me check this. How do you spell it? Skewer. S-K-E. W, right? E-R. Here you go.
Got it! That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
People in the history one iron skewer missing. As far as I was listening, missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru! Where'd you hide the iron skewer?
No, not him too. Wait, what? What? Ooh, Avarilla Yovian.
Avarilla?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
What's that mean?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
True.
He obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
And that's our Mondo. What? From we're near the end. The corner opponent will be surrounded by soul shield. So when all this by soul shield and civil knowledge what you have to say. Probably paying to condemn your classmate to this class trial after all. So arguing at your point and defeat the soul shields. High speed slip out with beat down pan points uses their onsets. Sport time but started panning talk action. P10 and talk action will short into PTA. To BTA you must show all your opponents open you can really function with the administrative only model upon the tempo of the song. Very tempo in the mood. You'll be able to lock into what remarks if you keep pressing you'll be able to toward one at the same time or precisely time with the tempo you will inseparable lock on rock and destroy. Furthermore you'll be able to demonstrate protecting the point and destroying that how you if you cannot show them more with the time you will end up getting her to feel features, and short combo uses to the tempo, and then you can be flexible down situation. and someone else. Until the final blow. Sorry, police start to be the final argument. I always be some job. X. If you press button to right order, you will press words to final strike. You may also search for the words that will trouble you. If you don't know the function with the talent, the points will cover.
What the hell you even saying? You do cover hit?
What can I say? Oh, what the hell you been saying, you stupid country
He
chick?
said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country kid?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
I was going to go up there. Behind you. In the kitchen would be easiest point to slip it by. But the operator checked the kitchen quickly before the party started. She now was a weapon. Which means with the weapon was already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it. Could it have been in an unexpected place? Could that be where he had a weapon an iron skewer? I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm hiding anything!
Maybe it's children who's the killer. I see this.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Where would the weapon be?
Damn it. There we go.
If the iron skewer had been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Then on the iron of the skewer in the church earlier sat the pile of food. The piece of the case. Food out order. Know what to defeat set fish bones and meat bones for dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
Not true. Someone did eat it.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now!
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
They better not be
Wait,
on.
now, hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Oh,
Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here.
did he bring it already?
I'm already eating it.
A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
But who said that?
What is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life. The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My, there's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Isn't that? Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you can blame this on me.
Jesus, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito, I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Wait, what? Yo, nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth fast food eating hicks. Yo, nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth fast food eating hicks. I can't do it.
You're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Never should have wasted my food cooking at you. You're great. This is Lay my phone, we should first.
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Yep. Go over the entire incident. Then I can prove Teru's crimes. So if we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
Yep. It's fine on my thought. So it's fine because the mental was just. It's fine because my thought was just every. So one last feature from class structure. Supposing argument in this phase to complete some of the case. You have to reproduce the older friend case in the form of a comic book. The reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are when our pieces are missing. Then to complete the comic, some 2 panels provided. Activate 2 panels to make a 1 set. Inside the 1 set there will be correct panels. Panels among incorrect panels. Use all of the correct panels to contain 1 set. It also shows that after you fill all the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already know this, but it'll be difficult to complete with some gap. But once you feel some, it'll become much simpler. For those who played the previous game, my headset first, it's basically the same concept. Now that when playing and solving the closed arbin, there is a certain trick. To remove the original, the knowledge for it was a his top screen. This helps The top of him were at the crime scene drawing a gap, so remove the challenge to true panel. It was playing him as well. Kingston's declaring him the pain to tell those two listen carefully. For some friends there will be a time limit. Go up to have fun. Where the party is. This one. There we go. Got that part. Okay, there's this one. Oh. This one. this one.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Alright.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Yakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel.